Okay, welcome back to another episode, guys. So today I'm gonna be using my solar wax melter to melt down some of the wax capping that you would have seen from my previous video where I did the small extraction. So I'm just gonna show you how it's set up, and then I'll put it to use and you can see how it actually works. Okay, guys, so this that you're looking at here is what has left after the bees have chewed up whatever wax that is there and suck out as much of the honey as they can. This is just a chewed up wax that you see here, and some dead bees in it as well. And then these are the full combs as well that they didn't fully well break up. So all of this that you can see here, well chewed up and everything, will be melting down into a wax blocks to be reused back in the hive. All right, so for the setup, let me show you what you need. All right, so this that you're looking at here is the setup, where it's just a frame that holds a zinc material. Like, it can be any form of zinc that you can use. This is a straight one and it's just curved, so everything will just run all the way down once wax is heated enough and goes into liquid form. Now this I will take and put in a fridge, so you build this based on how big the fridge is. So looking around here, you can see underneath it's just one solid board with a box, two stools, and then I will just take this here and this is the main part of the solar wax melter. So it's just a fridge with no door, and I made this glass door here to trap the heat. Now you'll realize that it's broken, and yeah, the kids are the one who broke it. They were playing around in the air, but that's perfectly okay, it still works. So let me just show you the setup when everything is put together, and I'll demonstrate some wax. Alright, so once you put in this to sit in there, it's just a matter of just covering it up now, and I'll put the wax that I'm gonna be melting, and then the heat will cause everything to collect here and then collect in that little basin there that I have down there. So pulling up some of the wax that I've also scraped off, I'm just gonna be dumping it here. Dumping it there. And then what I try to do, I don't try to melt everything at the same time. I try to do like all the little crumbles first, and then I move on to the full frame. So all these here I'm gonna be melting up, and you realize that it's just small pieces of wax, nothing too big. So pour out the rest as well. That's it, guys. So poured out everything, and I can already feel the wax already getting sticky. Alright, so I just poured out everything and I can already feel the wax is getting sticky, so I'm just now gonna seal it up and let the sun do its thing, and I'll come back in about 20 minutes time and show you so far what it's looking like. Alright guys, so if you can see, after 30 minutes in, you can see that the wax has beginning to melt, and that is just running down now and accumulating in that there. So this is how it works, and it works pretty good. I mean, the wax will melt away, left all the dead bees and everything else, and accumulate in the bottom of the bucket in the pan. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you how the solar wax melter work. And a little key advantages as it relates to that more than the traditional one is that, for instance, if it is that I have a whole frame and I don't want to damage the frame, but the wax is damaged to the point where it cannot be reused in the box, then I'll just pop it into the solar wax melter. It gets hot enough, it melts the wax straight off the frame, and then I can reuse the wax and reuse the frame. Alright guys, so this is the end result after about a day in the solar wax melter. You realize that the wax is now gathered into this, so I'm just gonna knock it out and show you what it looks like after the wax have been processed from the solar wax. So here it is now after I've taken it out. You see that it's mostly processed after the bees have eaten it out and everything. So this now I can reuse back into the hive, and I'll pull them out into sheets, and we can use it. As you can see, the bees love the smell of it. That's pure wax, beeswax there. Alright guys, just another short one for you. So again, if you like the what we put out, like, share, subscribe, and give a comment and let us know if you like these kind of contents that we're putting out.